Here's a video with some exercises that will be beneficial to field athletes and in particular football players or soccer players if you're based in the States. So it's just a standard long lever bridge, and this can be great for hamstrings and also for calves, but particularly hamstrings. This is a progression, a single leg long lever bridge. We're trying to dig our heel into the floor. You might need to play around with your knee angles a little bit to really get into the hamstrings for this one. Building up to a 30-second hold on each side would be a good target. The next one will be using a foam roller, and this will be a long lever bridge again. Here I'm trying to push the ball of my foot into the foam roller as I'm trying to lift my heels. Again, you're going to get some calves in this, but you should really be feeling the hamstrings. And you might need to play around with the angle again to feel the hamstrings. And this is where these small pulses can be useful as well. If you find a position where the hamstrings are really working, you can hold it there. And again, we can progress onto a single leg long lever bridge in the foam roller. Again, I could probably get my heels a bit higher here. And the next progression will be the leg curls on the foam roller. Now it's important to try and keep tension on this throughout the whole repetition. So what I want to try and do here is actively press the sole of my foot into the foam roller as I move through full range in each repetition. So initially I'm digging the outside of my heels into the foam roller, and as I come into this end range here, I want to be pushing the ball of the foot, or more the inside of the ball of the foot, into the foam roller. And I want to try and do this without kind of curling or crunching my toes as well. So we're really trying to keep tension the whole time. And in order to keep that tension consistent, I would probably opt to do fewer repetitions per set, just better quality repetitions. So definitely quality over quantity will be key for this, and making sure just to keep my lower back flat and hip steady as it goes through each rep. Next one up is the Copenhagen plank, and this is great for the adductors, medial hamstring or groin. And again, if there's any stress on the inside of your knee on the top leg here, what we can opt to do is a shorter range version or shorter lever version, where I'll have my shin or the inside of my shin on the bench like so, trying to squeeze the thighs towards each other and keep myself in a nice straight line as well too, in terms of my upper body and my hips. And lastly, it looks a little unusual, but this one here is to get the distal end of the hamstring, so towards the back of the knee. You can do 30-second here, fast pulsing kicks, back heels here. And this one again is good to get the far end of the hamstring.